Hello everyone, welcome to my channel. I hope everyone is having a wonderful day. Before starting the video, please hit the subscribe now. This start video. A sudden wave of shock rippled across fans when news broke that Kelly had shared secret words that, once spoken, would change the narrative of her marriage, career, and public image forever. These private confessions, now made public, left her husband Mark Consuelos visibly devastated, and fans questioning what had truly been going on behind the scenes. This story dives deep into the heartbreaking moment, the fallout, the fan reactions, and the larger conversation it has sparked about love, vulnerability, and the hidden weight of fame. Kelly Ripa and Mark Consuelos' love story has often been painted as a fairy tale. They first met on the set of All My Children in the mid-90s, and sparks flew instantly. Within a year, the two eloped to Las Vegas, defying the odds and proving skeptics wrong. Together, they raised 3 children, navigated the chaos of Hollywood, and remained strong through scandals, media attention, and career transitions. Kelly's rise, from soap star to morning show host, Kelly became one of the most recognizable faces on television. Mark's growth, from acting roles to his eventual role as co-host, Mark carved out his own space while supporting Kelly's empire. The image, to fans, they were flawless, smiling, laughing, and sharing family anecdotes on national TV every morning. But behind the laughter and love stories, cracks had begun forming. Cracks that no camera could capture until Kelly's hidden words slipped into the light. The revelation didn't come in a scripted interview or a formal statement. Instead, it surfaced during a private conversation Kelly had with a close confidant, words never intended for the public. According to insiders, Kelly admitted she often felt overwhelmed by the demands of her talk show and marriage. She sometimes questioned whether she had lost her identity as just Mark's partner and America's morning show sweetheart. And most shockingly, she confessed she had moments where she wondered if she and Mark were still on the same path emotionally. Those words were raw, vulnerable, and deeply personal. Yet, once leaked, they spread like wildfire, igniting headlines and leaving Mark blindsided. Mark has always been the picture of composure on and off screen. But when confronted with Kelly's confessions, witnesses say he was visibly shaken. He reportedly asked, "Why didn't you tell me this first? Why did I have to hear it this way?" Friends close to the couple said Mark felt betrayed, not by Kelly's feelings, but by the fact that those words had been shared with someone else before him. On set, fans noticed a subtle shift in his energy, his usual radiant smile occasionally faltering, his eyes heavy as though carrying unspoken pain. It wasn't just about the words themselves. It was the fear that maybe the bond they built, the bond fans idolized, wasn't as unshakable as it seemed. The revelation stunned audiences. Social media was flooded with emotional reactions. If Kelly and Mark are struggling, what hope do the rest of us have? She's human. She has every right to feel this way. But I feel for Mark. They've always been my couple goals. This news broke my heart. Some fans defended Kelly's honesty, arguing that sharing vulnerability is part of being real. Others sided with Mark, insisting that private struggles should remain within the marriage. The debate exposed a painful truth. People had placed Kelly and Mark on a pedestal, and now that pedestal had cracked. Within days of the story breaking, viewers tuned in to live with Kelly and Mark with sharper eyes. Suddenly, every interaction was dissected. Did Kelly's laugh sound forced? Was Mark unusually quiet during certain segments? Were they avoiding direct eye contact? Though both tried to maintain professionalism, there were undeniable moments where silence lingered too long, where Kelly's tone trembled, and where Mark's smile seemed half-hearted. One viral clip even showed Mark placing his hand on Kelly's, only for her to pull away slightly, a gesture fans immediately interpreted as symbolic of their distance. Feeling the mounting pressure, Kelly finally addressed the situation in a heartfelt statement. "I never meant for my private thoughts to become public. Like any partner, I have moments of doubt, of questioning, of fear. But I love Mark with all my heart." My words were not a reflection of wanting to leave him, they were a reflection of being human. Her honesty resonated with some, but others felt the damage had already been done. For Mark, though, the wound remained fresh. Unlike Kel,